All right, I need to drink more water, but with that being said, VR headsets are being used in the courtroom.
It is immersive and all from the view of a defense expert, and what the defense attorney in this case is calling a first in any courtroom anywhere in the state of Florida. A judge today did allow, admitted into evidence, a virtual reality experience as part of this stand your ground hearing.
This is when he pulls the gun out, when he's backed up against the bar.
At a stand your ground hearing Tuesday,
Nobody backs off.
a Broward judge peered through a virtual reality headset.
These people are coming into his space, right?
And he's backing up.
And he's backing
So
up.
as not to be injured like his wife.
For an immersive experience, an artist designed to illustrate this defense expert's opinion.
No, I'll be honest, that's actually fire. That's so much better. See, the only thing is, if I use a VR headset, I'm gonna get motion sickness. I've tried it before. I've used a VR headset to play, was it Resident Evil 6 or 7? Can't remember. The last one. 1, I was scared. 2, I had motion sickness. I said, no, thank you. You're walking through the house, you're hearing creaks and stuff, it's dark. Nah, I'm out of there. Nah, that's actually really good, because usually I thought they would just show photographs or like a video kind of thing, but the fact they've got VR and it's immersive so you can really like see it just looks funny though. I don't know what it is, but it cracks me up for no reason. I don't know why.
As we back up and are being approached, and it's like a chest-to-chest encounter, no matter where you look.
That based on his review of depositions, a site visit, and sworn witness statements to police.
Now this is where the vase was broken from the chair that had been thrown previous.
And
When?
This is actually a photograph from one of the videos, right?
Yes, that's correct. And there's the names.
And the purpose of putting in this photograph is to show what connection to this animation.
That's correct.
Okay, and that's fire as well, seeing the different perspectives walking around. It reminds me of PlayStation Home, even though that wasn't VR. That was ahead of its time. PlayStation should have kept that. Sony, you need to stop dropping your IPs. Bring back your OG stuff. Anyways, yeah, no, the different perspectives and stuff, that's really cool. That's pretty fire. It's just, whose idea was this originally? It was the lawyer's, like, bright idea. Give them a raise. Knowing that Drewski skit when they're like, when you get your lawyer and their clothes are already messy, they're dropping their items, there's no confidentiality. You're like, okay, I'm going to lose the case.
Miguel Abisu, the Southwest Ranch's wedding venue owner, facing 9 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon for waving a gun at guests last year.
This is when he pulls the gun out, when he's backed up against the bar.
Did so in self-defense, he testified.
Standing right in his personal space, he still has not brought out his gun.
That is correct.
Placing the judge and the defendant's shoes.
Physical size difference, the age difference, and then he's grabbed.
Viewing the incident through Albisu's point of view.
Saying, get out, get out, get out.
As his defense attorney works to convince the judge to give his client immunity under Florida's Stand Your Ground law.
I believe is the first time in the state of Florida, in a criminal or civil case, that virtual reality was admitted in evidence. And it may be the first time in the United States that virtual reality was admitted into a criminal hearing.
And shout out the state of Florida, because usually I'm hearing a lot of crazy and wacky stuff that come out of Florida. You usually see like the news articles, someone, I don't know, someone bit off someone's ear, those kind of like weird, odd, bizarre stuff. But hey, they're the first one to bring in VR into the courtroom. I'm all for it. I wanna, you know, I'll say I don't want to be in a courtroom, but would they give that to the jury as well? Would they be able to use that, or is that just certain people?
And again, that moment is all related to the stand your ground hearing. Think of it like a mini trial before the judge. So this will play out at least to the end of this week. If they do not hear all of those witnesses by then, the defense attorney says at last check with the court, they'll actually resume this proceeding in February. So let's say that they lose their argument with the judge, that argument being that our client should have immunity under Florida Stand Your Ground law. And instead, the judge decides to move this to a jury trial. You can expect, from what I can understand from legal analysts, that this whole issue of involving such a new technology, virtual reality, and the experience that it generates and presented to a juror, that would likely have its own evidentiary hearing in a pre-trial moment if this does go before a jury with both sides litigating the use of technology. We'll have to see.
Yeah, love to see it. Love to see it. That's what technology is for. If we're going to use it not just for gaming and whatnot, being used in the courtroom, that's perfect, because obviously there's going to be stuff that happen, things that take place where there can't be cameras or phones and whatnot, and they're like, okay, the defendant, here's me in VR, I look pretty good, and properly show what's going on. But and that's what first when I saw the thumbnail, I was like, hold on a minute, what's going on? why is Judge Andrew got a VR headset on? But yeah, I'm all for it.